Hey, what's up, you guys? Good to be back. It's good to be back once again. And today, I have to talk about Space Marine 2, man. I did get the first couple of games out of the way, but Space Marine 2, man, this is absolute cinema. I can't fathom like the amount of lore behind this game just yet. It's gonna take a little bit of time to capture it because I've never played a Space Marine game before like that. And the only Warhammer game I played was Vermintide 2, which was a good game. But Space Marine 2 is really special. It's like if Gears of War was on PlayStation, which it will be pretty soon. Can't wait for that. But like, man, there were so many moments in this game where I was just like, yo, whoa, what is this? This is crazy. There are a good selection of guns that you can choose. I think there's like 15 or 14 different primary weapons, 4 secondaries, and a decent amount of melee weapons. But once you switch over to the operations side, which is basically like the PvE version of, without it being actual campaign, it's the PvE side of Space Marine 2. It locks certain weapons and things behind classes, which is cool. I want to say that as far as me getting all the trophies for this game, I'm not gonna do it. It's not hard. It's actually not at all. It seems really straightforward. Get a certain amount of kills with said class. Get all miscellaneous documents. Play PvP and boom, platinum. But I'm saving that platinum energy for another game, which I'll update you guys later. But yeah, man, Space Marine 2, like, I love everything about this game. Like, this game makes you feel like it makes you feel like the war really matters, like in a way that is very, very immersive. Not in a sense where it feels like real life, but immersive in a sense where it's like I'm there with them. Like, oh my god, this is. And there's like an overwhelmingly amount of enemies that come at you sometimes, and then you have your heavy hitters that will take your head off for sure. I think the hardest boss that I fought was it was like a Lictor. It was really fast, stealthy, heavy enemy, and it was a boss enemy at first, and then it turned into a regular enemy. But yeah, bro, this game is something that I think a lot of players that are into like third person shooters that are like that more army heavy, like that. That real man, that brother, that type of stuff. Like, this game is really that. It doesn't even fail in any aspect or any form. Like, I feel like they kind of covered the ground for what the game needed to be. Not just from the story and gameplay, but just the aesthetic of how the game just feels. Even if you were just watching the game, like, it just seems like, oh my god, I wouldn't want to be there. But it's look, man, one thing I can say about my experience with the game, or a bad thing, if you will, the fact that the game is a little short. It's a little short. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I started playing the game, I want to say about 2 weeks ago, a little bit over 2 weeks, and I put in maybe 10 hours of playing the game, but I was playing a little bit of the operations too, but once I realized that I was at the end of the game, I was like, oh, wait, let me put these operations on hold to see if it is. And it was the end of the game, which it didn't really disappoint me, because, well, I kind of knew what I was getting into. I did all my research in terms of like how long the game could be for a person that's just a casual. And I think the most hours they said was like 12 to 15. So I think I knocked that campaign out in really roughly like 6 hours. 6-7 hours. And that's part of the reason why I kind of don't want to get the Platinum 2, because it involves multiplayer trophies. Like, I don't really like multiplayer trophies like that. I really don't. That's another good thing why I think Doom: The Dark Ages is like campaign only. I kind of really like that. But yeah, with Space Marine 2, man, I feel like this is a new beginning for me in terms of a new series that I might find a love for. or at least an interest into where I take a deep dive. And I don't know if this game has books. I did see this in Secret Level, but I don't know if it has its own like sort of comic type series thing. I'm gonna do more research on this and just kind of get the hype and the feel of this, because for Space Marine 1 back in 2011, there were so many games coming out at that time, and I completely missed this game. There was like literally no advertisement for the first game back then. I don't remember seeing a trailer for that at all. But even in the second game, like I don't even remember seeing any advertisement for this game. It's just the fact that like it popped up. I think it popped up as one of the trailers or something on like an event, not an E3 event, but you know, on a PlayStation, Xbox events, and I was like, whoa, they're making a second one, and I just, you know, put it to my wish list ever since that point. But yeah, man, this is a fantastic game, bro. It makes me have moments like this.
Victory or death. Yes.
You know, it's just this is a great game, man. But yeah, man, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to vent about how I'm really liking the Warhammer 40K universe. I'm loving the Space Marine universe. Titus, he seems like a real hardcore main character that I can get with. And yeah, man, peace out. You guys have a good one. Oh, please like, comment, please subscribe. I need that. I really do. But all right, you guys.